Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're getting to play something we haven't played in a long time, and that's Landfall. And, okay, first off, let me just show you the idiocy that we're going to be getting into today. Alright, so yeah, you can actually thank one fireshoes for that, which, by the way, it's exactly like it sounds. Fireshoes, if you're not following him on Twitter, you probably should. The dude always has cool stuff and updates things from around the internet on various tournament things. However, this time Fireshoes himself had two strong finishes with this deck over on Magic Online, and I figured, you know what? Let's give it a shot on the ladder and see what we can do. So, let's go hop into it and take a look at this Naya Landfall list and all the absurd things we're going to be doing today. If you're looking for awesome protective gear for your cards, be sure to check out shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn and use promo code PowrDragn to save 5%. And that's on everything on the site, including this month's Ocean Blue collection or anything else you decide to pick up. Alright, so starting at the top, we do have 4 Akum Hellhound, which isn't a surprise. It's the thing to be playing on turn 1 if you're able to draw it. Then we have some Fearless Fledgling. This is one that in some previous landfall lists has been neglected because people tend to focus, and myself when I built them, on like enchantments and other things. But this time we're creature based, so this is going to make sense being in this list. We do have 4 Brushfire Elementals, which is the other kind of quintessential creature we need to be playing. And there are some Crush the Weak. And you might be wondering, why is Crush the Weak in here? Well, talking to Fireshoes about it, the biggest problem is going to be some of those aggro decks, the white-based, red-based aggro. So this is kind of a concession to that, and after you pump your team, you're always bigger than 2 toughness anyway, so why not? We're going to give this a shot. Then we are playing 3 Valakut Exploration. This just lets you get access to more cards, more options, obviously deal damage to the opponent. The cool part about this is it's not targeted, and it's one of those things that just, once it's on the board, it's just free damage, right? So you do put your opponent on notice. Then we have 3 Roiling Regrowth, because this is like one of the few things we can do at instant speed, which is pretty sweet. Scoot Swarm. Yeah, Scoot Swarm. We're doing landfall things with lots of lands, so of course, this is what we're playing. Now, Dire Strain Rampage. I did have this in a list like near the beginning of when this set came out, but you can use this as a defensive card to destroy an artifact, enchantment, or land that's problematic if you want to. But you do give the person another land out of their deck that comes into play tapped. But if you use it on your own things, you can destroy your own lands and then actually get more lands into play and get more triggers. So that's something you can consider if you really want to. So just want to put that out there because I think more often than not we're going to be using it on our own stuff. Then of course Felidar Retreat. I'm a big fan of this card. I put it into a lot of deck lists. So I was already excited to see that this was here. More often than not, we're going to be using it probably to make 2/2 bodies, but there are some times that if the game's already getting close, or maybe you've already got a Scoot Swarm, you get one of your fetch lands, get 2 or 3 triggers, and boom, you're done. Then we have Splendid Reclamation. This is another very interesting card. The reason being, we have some fetch lands that are going to allow us to get multiple triggers. So this is where a lot of that idiocy that we showed in the opener comes from. So we have 3 snow-covered plains, 6 snow-covered mountains, 7 snow-covered forests. And I want to point out that these are snow-covered lands where there's nothing in the deck that requires snow mana. We do have some stuff in the sideboard because Fireshoes played this as best of 3, so I'm going to include his entire list at the end of the video as well. But these are the tricks here. The Broker's Hideout, the Cabaret Courtyard, and the River Tears Overlook. These give you a land, these give you a trigger when they come into play for landfall, and then they give you another one. And these are all immediate, which is very cool. So it really lets you push things forward. And then whenever you get Splendid Reclamation and they come into play, well, now you get that trigger, and you get the extra trigger, and you get the extra life. And the thing is, you don't have to tap these. They just happen when they come into play, which makes it so much better. So even when they come into play tapped, you still get them to go off. So very cool if we can make this happen. So some really fun stuff here. So strap yourselves in. Let's go play a crazy. This is probably, for real, the most broken version of Naya Landfall that I think I have seen. This is really damn cool. So really excited about all this. Let's enjoy some games. And at the end of the video, we'll talk about cards we may want to replace or add or whatever. And we'll have a card spotlight for you as usual. These builds let us get mountain and forest. So, I mean, I guess Alright, I'm going to keep. Maybe we get lucky and we draw either a forest or a mountain. Would make life a little bit easier on us, but we'll see. The only thing I don't like about these is that you can't wait to use them. So, like, you kind of have to just tell your opponent, like, hey, I'm playing red cards. You know what I mean? Like, right here. You don't get to... I mean, I guess they know because it tells you, but, like, they don't know if you were using it to go get, say, a forest and a plains, you know. So, like I said, a little bit of a tough thing. It's not, like, the end of the world, but it is very unfortunate. Okay. We'll play this. We're going to get a forest. And sadly, I think we're going to have to try to crush the weak and hope they don't pump their naturalist here. Might be our only play. Because otherwise, I don't think we're going to be able to race them for nearly enough. Double naturalist. Okay, that's actually not bad. That is a really good thing for that to happen here for us. They're going to get some life here. We don't even care. We just let them. Yep, that is totally okay. All right, so we go ahead and hit this. I'm just double checking things real quick to make sure. Then we go ahead and deal 2 to everything. And then we're going to attack for 2. All right. Now we have a little bit of stuff going for us. We can also, in turn, destroy an artifact or an enchantment with this, right? Yeah, an artifact, enchantment, or land. Normally, we can use it for land to go get our own stuff, obviously, but if we get to destroy some of their things, it ain't bad either. All right, so opponents making sure they have land to be able to play their showdown. All right. What is the best we can do here? We know they're going to spend 4 for showdown next turn, so can we just get it all in on this turn and next turn? I think we're going to try like hell. I'm going to go get forest. All right. Opponent's at 14. We can do exactly 14 with this next turn. 4, 5, and 5. Hopefully they don't have much after their showdown. Auto Tapper might have wrecked them. They usually need green open, not white. Yep. Wow. Huge. Huge. And then we'll get... Oh, we didn't have any... Oh, mountains? Oh, we can't get the mountains with that one. Dang it. I played those in the wrong order. Not that it matters. It's game over this turn. But could have mattered if this was going to go longer. All right. Exacxes. Oh, boy. All right. We're keeping it. Don't expect to get a ton out of this elemental. I think he's on a one-run mission here. If he even gets in. Alright. I think our plan here is just play Valakut Exploration next turn and then try to make something happen from there. Oh, hunt for specimens. Alright. That's not so bad for us. We can work with that. Question, though. What is the likelihood of the opponent... You know what? No. Never mind. I'm asking questions I don't need the answers to. I was just thinking, you know, if they sack one of those and play Obnixilis or something, but it really doesn't make that big of a difference. Because the best thing they're going to do with Obnixilis is make a 1/1 that can't block the Brushfire Elemental anyway. Yeah, so they're just going to go search for land, so didn't matter. Okay, let's see what we can find. Does our Brushfire Elemental live another turn? Looks like the answer for now is yes. Well, I think I want to tap this and this. And we'll play that. Feel free to kill something. Nope, they're not going to kill anything. Wow. That's why we did it, because we knew we had an Akum Hellhound coming. Yeah. We already played a land for the turn, as we played the Fledgling, so we'll just do this. Then we'll get in there for a lot. Now the tough part here is Meat Hook still sucks. Can kill our board. But we do have access to Valakut Exploration with 4 mana or 5 mana if we want to have it. And could get 4 mana and I guess we can get 2 triggers. So that's fine. So we should be able to see 3 cards, which would help pretty significantly. Ooh. They're just going to gain life, go to 14. Alright. Can we get the job done here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, that might be Xaxes. Oh, but they're going to gain 2 off of those, though. Oh, but we'd also still have this. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. We might still kill them with Xaxes even after they gain life. Let's get a mountain with that one. We do have this, but I wouldn't be able to cast this. And this is kind of important to trying to finish the opponent here. So let's just deal 2. And then attack these. And then we'll shoot them for 2. Oh, they don't have it. Okay. Oh, because it exiles them. They don't even gain the 2. Never mind. This is not great, is it? Alright, we're going to keep it, though. Let's see if we just draw what we need. I don't know that we will, but you know what? Let's find out. That is helpful, but not quite what we need. Unfortunately, we cannot go get a plains with this one, so I guess we're just going to get a forest. And attack. What do we got next up? Sculptor, Winter. Ugh, okay. Assuming they have a fight spell, we just don't want to run the Scoot Swarm out there on its own. I could be wrong, but I guess we'd rather the Hellhound die than a Scoot Swarm. It's probably backwards logic. I'm not totally sure on that. Yep, you get to fight. Yep, I assume that was the case. What else would you like to do? Attack for 3. Playing something. No, they played nothing, actually. And we have cards in hand we cannot cast, unfortunately. Which means we're going to die to all their fight spells. Spiffy. And we can't really do anything, so I mean, feel free to kill our Scoot Swarm. I thought they had maybe a the fight spell there, but looks like they didn't. All right. I mean, we needed a white land really bad here along the way. We did not get one, so not completely sure what we're going to do here just yet, other than Dire Strain to kill our own thing to go get one. Uh-oh. What are we hitting here? Oh, War Chief. All right, that's actually one of the lesser problematic cards we could have seen from the opponent, so I am okay with that. If we play a land, we would have 5. Okay, let's do that first. And then let's kill one of these. Yeah, let's at least tap it for mana, just because. And then we'll go get one of them to be white, please. And for, I guess we'll get Mountain for the other one. Now we get a pile of Scoot Swarm things, and that feels a lot better. I don't think the green deck has an answer to this. They do have a Trampler here, and they can double power and do all that stuff, so that would still be a thing. But not at the moment. Alright, now we gotta find some more of these super fetches.
They prepare for war.
If you attack, I guess I'll double block or triple block with these duders, right? At least get the 4/4 out. Because the 4/4 doesn't have trample, so if they get to a double power situation, we don't care as much. Like, if you give it giant growth or something, fine, whatever. It is what it is. Alright. Okay. That is excellent. Play this. Play a land. Pump something. Get a bunch of Scoot Swarms. Unfortunately, Dire Strain does not kill Planeswalkers. It's just creature land. Oh, that would have been nice. But no deal. We will wait. No attack. Just shoot the opponent for 1. Next turn, we'll get rid of one of our own lands to have 2 triggers plus whatever we find from the Valakut. So we could probably do a lot next turn, depending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually could do both of these. Let's see what the opponent's play is here. Titan of Industry, sure. Gonna probably kill our Valakut Exploration and take that away from us, because that's what I would do. And they're just gonna make a 4/4 here? Alright, we're fine with that. The 4/4s don't trample, and we're gonna be getting exponentially more creatures, so we're good. Ooh, look at all those tramplers go to the graveyard. We like that. I will take that. Yeah, here I think we've reached the point that it's going to be very, very hard to lose unless we just screw this up. So we'll just block and block. I mean, really at this point, it's just don't let our life total get silly at any point. Play this to off one of these, I guess. Get this and this. Get a billion Scoot Swarms. Pump those birds. I was gonna say I don't even know if I want to play this, but I do want to play this. I was gonna wait to get the birds in the air next turn, but they have a Titan of Industry, so it doesn't really matter. No attacks. So next turn we can just attack for lots many. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can make 6. Probably one out of hand is 7. And we have 24, 26 attackers. So 26 minus 7 is 19. Not quite enough to kill them. Well, now they have another one they can block with as well. So we're going to do a bit more work. Yeah, this is a rough spot for the opponent. I don't even know what a good attack looks like for them here. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I guess we keep it. I mean, can't ask for too much more, I guess. And I suppose there's a chance we draw a Brushfire Elemental, so that wouldn't be the worst thing. Speaking of which. Now, playing against red aggro, these will not all live. Like, we are fully aware of this. Alright. That is a problem. How do you want to go about this? I guess we could... Well, no, because we still have to... Well... Bruh. This is not good. Let's go ahead and get white here. I think I want to try to set up a situation where the opponent wants to deal with our other creatures. And then we can try to sneak in a Scoot Swarm, Brush Fire situation. Either Scoot Swarm just to get a bunch of blockers, and then Brush Fire to maybe sneak through lethal, I think is what I'm going to aim for. Don't know how likely that is to happen, but here we are. Oh no, that's such a big attack. I feel like the opponent's just playing our deck from the other day. That happens sometimes, though. I mean... Sure. I'm just trying to think, like... If we Scoot Swarm here, we could do both of these next turn. Well, no, we can't, actually. Not great. Not great. Alright. We're still probably just going to be dead in 2 turns, right? Because they can still just deal damage to us directly. Well, yeah, Thundering Raiju, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead skis. Put a counter on something else. We'll block a 3 or 4 power thing. That actually tramples, so we can't do squat about it. And then we're just going to die to the Raiju next turn. All right. Ooh, boy. Yeah, we'll keep it. Mostly because we have this that at least makes it enticing. Though we kind of get nothing here in the early goings. So that's bad. But we'll see. Alright, we'll do this. We'll play this. And it's arguable. Maybe I should have done one of these, go get a forest just in case. Which is probably smarter. But if you're going to kill our Hellhound, you're going to kill it anyway here. We wouldn't have got anything out of it. Alright, let's do this. Just see if they have something for old Hellhound. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, cool, they do. And then we're just going to roll this out. I mean, we might just go double exploration and just try to hit all these fetch lands. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean, that's a real strategy. I mean, because if we stick it, we don't cast anything, that's 4 damage, 4 damage. And if we find any of our hasty dudes or anything else, it could be pretty awesome. Our opponent's going to go with Expressive Iteration. Alright, what do we find? And that's not bad, but you know what? I'm willing to waste some cards here. Why not? Ooh, we lost the Splendid Reclamation, though. That does suck. Alright. We've got some kill mechanisms working. I mean, the amusing thing here is even if they would have had, like, double Obnixilis, we could almost start racing them since we get all these triggers every turn, which is amusing. Let's see if there's something else worth playing here. Alright, little fledgling duder. Probably just going to die instantly, but that's fine. If the opponent wants to kill it, they can kill it. Also, Arena, why the hell did you tap the red mana? Gosh damn it. So now if I draw... okay, well, is what it is. I should just be manually tapping. Also weird they did that even when I had Crush the Weak in hand. Feel free to kill it, my friend. Yep, that makes all kinds of sense. Oh, there's the other Splendid Reclamation. Gosh, dang it. That's some bad luck. Oh, boy. All right. Yep, and if we would have left the red mana open. Oh, Arena. You're just killing us. All right. I mean, the opponent is at 12, so meh. But having that other creature out would have been good, because it would either force the opponent to use the card on it or threaten some damage, which right now we're doing none of those things. And we did lose quite a few quality cards. Wait, did they just cast that for no value? Oh, they must be trying to copy it out of the yard. Wow. Okay, well, that's a thing. Get Forest this. I mean, might as well go for all the damages here. I mean, why not? If you're going to kill our stuff, you're going to kill our stuff anyway. I guess I should have taken the 2 points out of it. That would have been more valuable. Because then they'd have been at 6. Actually, they'd have been at 7? Alright. So now you can Bombardment. Play like a bounce spell. Use the Bombardment to play the... Well, I guess it's random what you get from the Bombardment. So they might get something else. Yep. It's dead. Okay. Hellhound live? I mean, if they deal with the Hellhound, if it costs them, if they use more than 2 mana, then we just go ahead and Dire Strain, I think. Well, never mind, because that ends up making treasure. So not that way. Alright, a Scoot Swarm's pretty cool. I mean, can't do anything with it right now. Right now, the opponent's looking at 2 damage. 4 damage after this resolves. If we get this, that would be lethal. If they don't have a counter, obviously. They very well could. The opponent does not appear to be happy with us. Okay, well. Seems good. All right, they're back. Excellent. Let's get this. I mean, I guess we might as well try. See if they got something. We'll pay with this. All right. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Well, we got all the basics in play practically. Well, and we drew the last one. I mean, we're going to bounce one of the Valakut explorations, or what are we doing, opponent? Because I'm ending the turn. Okay. Well, that's a hell of a way to get a win here. Not what I expected, but we'll take it. Ooh, opponent goes first here. How do we feel about this? Probably not good. Let's mulligan. Not great with this either, but something's got to give. Let's scrap that. And yeah, see if we can make a go out of this. Ooh. It's going to be a little tough. Yep. Man, if we were on the play, we might have had some chance, but I don't think we're going to be able to get there now. Because this dies to like 80 things, so it's not any good. Arguably, I could have held it, maybe fetch a land instead, and then try to do something with the exploration. But that feels a little bit desperate and bad. Yep, no blocks. Go to hole 13. Interesting. Alright, well, you're going to get what you want here, opponent. You want a chance to kill our elemental? Go for it. Yeah, I don't think we can. I think we're just gonna die, right? Like, I mean, because I'm just thinking, like, what if the opponent just plays land into Raiju because they didn't play anything else? So then we have to take 1, 2 from the Raiju. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I mean, I guess we're at 1. I mean, sure, we're not dead. I mean, I guess by the most literal definition, but we have no way to win next turn. We could do 2, 4, 5. If we got the other, would be 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're not even close. Yeah, there's literally nothing here. Yeah. Even with just one land in play. Had we been on the play, maybe. There's a chance. But on the draw, we definitely didn't have a chance there. Okay, let's see if we can make the most of it. Oh boy. Alright, let's attack. What are we gonna do if we untap a land? Yep, Strangle just kills it. Alright, found another one. That's good. Yeah, another forest. Attacking. Let's see where this leaves us. Thunderous Orator. Not something I expected to see here. This lets us get a white land, though, so we like this. Alright. We will go get a plains. That makes that 5. We can make it 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite enough to do anything super scary there. And then we end the turn. The good thing is, though, this does let us protect our stuff in case they decide to deal damage to our creature. Okay, Lizard Blades does not do anything here. Sure, you get to double strike. Question is, can we just win next turn? Well, no, we wouldn't be able to because we have to find a way to do both of these, right? So our best bet is actually do this. Let's see, we can get it to 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. We would need to get one of our fetch land things here. But it's possible. Okay. Did not hit it. Was in the realm of possibility though, so I don't hate it. We just missed. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So the opponent has 2 things to be concerned with here. Going into next turn. Alright. And then if we get anything and something happens to these, we can just start scoot swarming to our heart's content. Yep. Sounds good. Opponent, do you have anything? Look, Arena. Really? Like... Alright, we'll keep it. Let's see what happens. Do. Okay, we'll foretell this. Oh, boy. Can we even beat that deck? I don't know if we can. I mean, like, genuinely, I don't know if we can. I mean, obviously, we're going to try, but I don't see how we get there. I mean, we Scoot Swarm, get 2 things, get some triggers. That's not going to do much. You know what? I kind of want to do this first. Okay. And then maybe they kill something, whatever. We try to run some of these things out. Get to where we can Scoot Swarm with at least 6 or 7 lands out so we can get some number of creatures. I mean, there's a chance they still have a sweeper or whatever, but gotta make them have it. What's the opponent doing here? I mean, I guess, unless they're just ramping up mana, which that is a thing they could just be doing here, I guess it's possible we could end up just burning them out with the expiration, but I doubt it. Alright. Let's just play this. We know it's going to die, but it does force the opponent to do something with their mana. We already played a land, so yeah. Yep. Assumed that was going to be the case. It's just, where does it go from here? Alright. I'm going to assume all that's in hand is another burn spell. Don't think that's unreasonable to believe. So let's go ahead and just... Actually, cancel this. Let's tap this, this, this. Oh, actually, I need to tap a red. Never mind. Yeah, I'm good with that anyway. Let's just do this. See if they want to counter. Oh, that's fine. Like, we are okay with Test of Talents getting that thing. Alright, we can 100% live with that. This probably gets them to use another removal spell, which we like. I mean, that being said, they might just, realistically, just wait till our upkeep, play a Magma Opus. Okay, well that came into play taps. Okay, they have a Strangle. Makes sense. Alright, well, if all we're down to is sorcery speed removal, I guess now we gotta try, right? So you kill this Scoot Swarm, we get another. Yep. The other one does trigger, get us another Scoot Swarm. I guess we want to get a mountain. I was hoping we'd find something else we could play there, though, but nothing. Yeah. I guess that's it. Okay. Unfortunately, we're about to lose both these Scoot Swarms. Because I have no doubt that there's another Magma Opus in their hand. Oh, it was just a bombardment. Hold, please. This changes everything. Okay. Let's do the dang thing then. Yep. Can we do this? Still have 4 mana? Yeah, that works for me. Let's put all those back into play. Let's go max out. Wait, what? I was gonna say, like, I should have returned them all. It just had a weird pause. I was freaking out for a second. And look at all these triggers we're gonna get from the Valakut exploration. So good. Look at all the Scoot Swarms. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I mean, we're really hoping they just don't get a burn down the house, right? This is nuts. This is a ridiculous turn. Like, we're gonna deck ourselves. Actually, we're not. We're gonna end up with like 20 cards. This is wild. I can't remember the last time we've had, like, this is ridiculous, y'all. We are definitely gonna max out our Scoot Swarms. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We still have 10, 11 cards coming. So we're going to have the opponent at like 5, if nothing else. And we'll have a big old Fearless Fledgling, which is kind of funny. All right, we hit the max at 248 on Scoot Swarms, and it's still trying to resolve another like 100. Oh, great. I think I'm just not going to fetch any more land here. I don't think we have any more land to fetch. Actually, let's decline. Because if something goes south, we want to have lands for another turn. All right. Okay. Oh, we killed Arena. We killed the sound in Arena, actually. So that's pretty funny. All right. They got a Prismari command. We don't hate that. Okay. What did you find for us, opponent? Burn down the house isn't quite good enough yet now, unless it's something that also kills our... That just makes the whole day worth it. Seriously, if we do nothing else, that makes it worth it. I'm so surprised we lost audio in an arena. All right, opponent's digging. I mean, they've already got the one spell they're going to be able to get from there. So I'm not sure what else there is to do. All right, they're going to big score. That does get them some treasure. But that's not going to be enough to do anything. I think that's it. Yeah. We got there, team. I don't know how. Oh my goodness. This was absurd. This was absurd. I don't even know. All right, we're going to see if we can make this work. I'm not opposed to this. I mean, I would like to draw an untapped forest. That would be really cool. But if we don't get it, I also understand. Oh, it got strangled. Not a surprise, though. All right, let's see if we can get in there. Hopefully they don't have any other strangles or such things. Just tap your mana and play a creature, opponent. That's all you want to do. Right? Right? Neither of these goes and gets the plains. So, sure. Oh, this just went through? Well, that's a thing. Didn't see that coming. All right. I mean, I'm going to assume it's not going to continue to survive, but who knows? Tenacious Underdog. All right. That does make a blocker of sorts. Let's... We could do this. That gets 5. We could kill that. I'd like to do this instead, though. Take action. Go get forests, plains, in case we need that. Then we'll attack. See if the opponent wants to block. They do. End the turn. Alright, that's tapped. So there's no meat hooky things here. Fable, sure. Alright, now can we do enough? We can do 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That is definitely not enough. So the answer here is no. But I'm getting punished for not getting another red land here. How greedy do we want to be, I guess? Because we could kill that. I don't think it's worth it, though. Alright, I think we're just going to do this. Okay. Oh, no. We drew that. I was hoping to have that come on a later turn, but alright. Little tough. Little tough. Opponent's at 7. We know we can get 2 damage. We can get 3 damage just off of the explorations. So maybe this is close. We'll see. Chariot. Chariot's not bad. Does mean they could stop an elemental next turn, unfortunately. So that's real. Okay. We can do this. We can play a land. Oh, wait. You know what we could do? We could destroy Chariot here. Nah, it does give them a land, though, untapped. I mean, if they have something to kill our dude, that we would just die, right? Because we can destroy the Chariot. They would get a land. We'd only be able to get 1 more trigger. It's still only 5. Doesn't kill the opponent still. So that doesn't really solve our problem. So I think we would like to do this. Get rid of this. Oh, I was wrong. I just realized we would have had a couple points coming from the Valakut expiration. We actually could have won here. Damn it. Ah, well. Missed a play for sure. For sure. Yeah, because what I was saying is if we killed the Chariot, then we could go ahead and get rid of everything. Well, no, we would have still been a point short, I think. That's just fine. So now we're going to deal 3. Let's go ahead and kill all the creatures. Or deal 2 to all the creatures. Obviously, opponent can activate Chariot, which they have to block with here. Oh, they had an Infernal Grasp. No! How sick. Oh. Alright, they did take damage, though, so they're at 2. So now they know they died to our Dire Strain Rampage. So they have to kill both the Fledgling and Loth will not do it. They will now just die to our Exploration.
We will slay our enemies.
Yep, you can have all the things you want here, opponent. I do not mind. That does a whole lot of nothing. Not even remotely blocking. Oh, don't even have to do it the hard way. Ooh, we got all the action. Yeah. All right, we'll take it. All right, y'all, that was actually a hell of a lot of fun. So thanks to fireshoes for this deck list. It was actually super great. The only things I would say is if you're like, I think this deck plays better in best of 3 than best of 1 because the white aggro and the red aggro, those matchups are going to be very tough. Those are the ones that probably struggled with the most, but we handled everything else very well. So I think if those are concerned, you could do a couple of things to hedge your bets in this list. You could potentially add the Kazandu Mammoths, so you have another body and it's also another land. I think that's a reasonable choice to consider. Could maybe even play some amount of Spike-filled Hazards because it just lets you pick off some of those early creatures a little bit. Probably not good enough, but any other burn spells could be good. Or if you wanted to get really crafty, you could play the Druid class and try that out to get some extra mana, maybe get some extra lands into play to race them a little bit better. So I think if you want to do that, I could see cutting one Dire Strain Rampage and maybe one of the Splendid Reclamation, and that's probably all you can do. So there's probably maybe 2 flex slots, or if you just want to add more of the red sweepers, that's probably fine too. But generally, that's really it. Those are your problem matchups. Everything else you're kind of pretty good against. So yeah, give it a go. I still played it in best of 1. I think it's still fine to play, but if I was going to play best of 1 regular in the ladder, I would probably make those couple of changes. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about something simple and discuss step links. And you're probably wondering why, but the reality is Step Links is kind of like the godfather of Akum Hellhound of sorts. It's basically the same card, but in white instead of red, which I wish it was still available. I would gladly have played that today. But I think it kind of shows sometimes how a card can be made, and then, you know, you talk about these two being, what is that, like 12 years apart or something, and maybe even longer. And over time, like, things kind of change, and it makes more sense to, like, hey, if we were going to print this again, instead of doing a reprint, why don't we make this one in red? So it's kind of neat to just see that stuff, but the card's not worth anything if you're talking about secondary market value. It's maybe 10 cents. So if you want to just pick these up and add them to a landfall list, go for it. It's a cool card, but it's probably not going to be any type of game-breaking stuff. I just think it's neat to see how a design, while already good, can be transitioned to another color and make more sense depending on how the set's built out. And don't forget, as always, you will be able to get the deck list down in the description below along with links to all of our other stuff, so check those out. Please consider joining the channel if you hadn't. And if you like this list, I have a cool other modified list that's super fast as well, so if you like hyper aggros, you'll enjoy that video too. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.